Well, good morning, everyone. We're so glad that you are joining us today. We're thrilled to have Ross Burnham again with us with Mactac. Ross is the Senior Marketing Manager just for Distribution Products. And we're very excited as Mactac distributors to be able to provide to all of our Colorado using customers great options within the Mactac line. So without any further delay, Ross, I'll let you take it away. Oh, yes. And also, if you have any questions throughout, please don't wait to the end. Go ahead and ask your questions.
Very good. Thank you, Carew. Hello, this is Ross Burnham. Thank you. I just want to take the opportunity to thank Digital Color Inc. for sponsoring this workshop on the Colorado. I've had the opportunity to work with Carew, Jay, and Frank for well over 10 years. They're a great group of folks, and we are very, very honored to be part of their webinar series to help customers understand the products and the services that Digital Color and Mactac can offer. Today, we're looking at the opportunities for growth utilizing wide format pressure sensitive vinyl materials printed on the Canon Colorado platform. My name is Ross Burnham. I'm the Senior Marketing Manager for the Distribution Products team here at Mactac North America. I've been with Mactac for 19 years, helping customers in the print community with their pressure-sensitive adhesive needs. Let's quickly go through our agenda. Mactac, a Lintec company, opportunities for growth, leveraging your Colorado UV gel press, bringing it all together in today's COVID-19 environment, as well as looking at other graphic applications that can be utilized. Taking a deeper look at some of the print media and laminates specifically tested and approved for the Colorado platform. And then we have a great opportunity to go through a session of question and answers where we'll try to be very specific with helping you on different applications and questions you might have. As Carew mentioned, this is an opportunity to ask questions. There is a chat box that you can capture some of your questions in, but we will be going live at the end to answer anything that comes up. Mactac has been innovating the pressure-sensitive adhesive industry for over 60 years. We are a $350 million company with 600 employees working with printers across the industry. Our products are used in the flexographic, sheet-fed offset, and wide format digital print markets. Mactac is part of the Lintec Corporation of Japan, a $2 billion global pressure-sensitive company. Of the $350 million that make up the pressure-sensitive offering that Mactac has, kind of wanted to break a little bit up into the materials that Mactac does, starting with our graphics area. Mactac has a full line offering of print media and laminates used for floor, window, wall, signage, and fleet applications. We also have an industrial tapes division with a long history of working with OEMs and converters in the automotive, medical, construction, and foam fabricating industry. Mactac also offers materials in both sheet-fed and narrow format digital roll materials that are used in offset and digital toner and HP indigo presses, as well as narrow format digital material that's used with print engines for aqueous inkjet, UV inkjet, toner, and HP indigo. The biggest part of Mactac's portfolio is our roll label offering, which offers a large variety of products for prime labels, as well as variable information printed labels. Mactac is working hard to be your one-stop shop for all materials pressure sensitive. And again, today we're going to focus on our graphics line of products for the Colorado platform. Today, we'd like to share the efforts that we have made to support the new Canon Colorado UV gel line of wide format presses. As you may know, the Colorado line came out in North America about 3 years ago with the 1640 press that utilized the 356 ink. At about a year and a half ago, a new press, the 1650, came out, which utilized a different ink set, the 460. Mactac started working with Canon and Itasca on the 1640 platform and had a head start getting us a lot of different products for that line when the 1650 came out, and then a lot of effort has gone into that as well. It should be noted that just because an ICC profile for the 1640 exists, it does not necessarily mean that it'll work on the 1650. The inks are a little bit different. The 460 ink is a little bit more flexible, and Canon has been able to fine tune the profiles to be able to get you that best looking image for the least amount of ink used. As you may know, the 1650 also has the offering of the ability to do either a matte or gloss finish, depending on the setting of the finisher on the press. Print applications for flat or slightly curved surfaces are really what the UV gel materials, ink and materials are aligned for, which is great for floor, window, wall, and decal work. We realized when the press first came out a couple of years ago that it was a unique type of animal. UV gel is not typical like UV ink. Manufacturers like Mactac will have specification guides that will say that their materials work for solvent, eco-solvent, UV, latex as a generic offering. The UV gel is very unique in that not all material and products will work the same through that press. We realized that early in the process and wanted to create a separate segment for UV gel ink, and that gave us an opportunity to work with Canon. This has been a focused effort where we have worked with the folks in Itasca, which is in the Chicago area, to look at different medias that can be utilized for the biggest broad range of applications, again, for floor, window, wall, decal applications. With the materials that were supplied to the Canon folks, they basically would test the material, create the ICC profiles. We would jointly review the material, and if it passed the test, we would go ahead and document that to the industry. Currently, we have over 20 unique print medias and 7 laminates qualified and tested on the Colorado platform. Because of this work and this effort together, we're able to offer a open image warranty, which consists of 3 different components, starting with the basic Mactac component. This is the basic manufacturer warranty for the right product in the box, manufactured to the specifications for that part. The second piece of this would be the Mactac media and Canon UV gel ink, which is a combination of media and ink tested for conformability and because of the ICC profiles that were worked on and looked at and ink adhesion tested, we're able to offer a performance warranty that would basically be up to the life of the ink. So when you have an ink on top of a print media and you're looking at a performance warranty, you're looking at what is the least common denominator. UV gel ink in an outdoor environment is basically warranted up to 2 years. So even with a 5-year vinyl, which would be in our intermediate line, the maximum that we could warranty that material would be 2 years if the material was not laminated. We've gone the extra distance and also are offering a combination of Mactac media, UV gel ink, and permacolor laminate combination, which is going to allow us to get up to 2x the life of the UV gel ink. So in this case, 2 years goes to 4 years for the products that we have tested and have ICC profiles for. This warranty is based on applications in the central US. Obviously, if you're in the desert of the Southwest or in the tip of Florida, this life may be expected to be less.
Ross,
Yes.
there's a question as far as like silvering and with regards to that on the Canon inks.
Okay. And
I guess you're talking about the Love laminate.
Yes, and that is a big concern in the industry, especially with UV inks and UV gel inks, that when you're laminating, the silvering, which basically is trapped air, can create issues with your image. You could get color shift or the fish eyes or silvering, and we will address that specifically in this presentation. How can wide format create new revenue sources? Indoor or out, wide format printers are utilizing these materials for visual merchandising and architectural graphics in these different locations. Specifically, we're going to get into materials for floors, windows, and walls that you can utilize on your Colorado UV gel press. Starting with floors, you're going to see applications such as in the lower left-hand corner. This was a project that we did in the Toronto area about a year ago for Pride Month. This material was our Street Tracks, which is a 13.5 mil safety grit encrusted material that does not need a laminate. This material can be printed on the Colorado press. In the above left, we have the Pacers Arena in Indiana that utilizes a Rebel 500 series line with a floor grip textured over laminate. And also you've got a museum here that is showing off Roman antiques and relics, and look at the environment that's created by a floor graphic that basically brings you into a Roman road. Again, all these applications can be done on your Colorado press. But really, to look at some of, yes?
Ross, well,
yes.
We have a question with regard to the, like the eco-solvent inks has been said, I guess, that this particular customer is a Colorado now too.
Yes.
With regard to the abrasion, if you're going to be in a higher traffic area, is it better to go with a two-part system on the floor graphics, or to stick more like, you know, you have the Street Tracks? How does the UV gel ink wear on a non-laminated?
That's a very good question. The Mactac Street Tracks material, which is shown here on the bottom right, which has the part number STX 1528, is eco-solvent, solvent, latex, UV, and UV gel printable. Different inks will wear differently into the material, as well as looking at the environment that that graphic will be put into. Meaning that what's common with Street Tracks is that pedestrians will be walking on top of the ink, and they will also perhaps be getting the image dirty equally. Okay, so looking at different abrasion resistances, we have found very, very good traction with the UV gel ink and very good anchorage with that. We have not done a side-by-side wear comparison on these products with these inks, but really when you're looking at Street Tracks, it was initially designed for applications that would be short-term, meaning 3 months or so. With today's COVID environment, we have upped our durability rating for the Street Tracks to be 1 year durability. We cannot speak for the durability of the ink, and depending on the foot traffic that you'll see, most likely the least common denominator will be the ink as opposed to the Street Tracks material. But again, we have seen very good durability of the UV gel ink on Street Tracks. And one of the things to note is the 460 ink, which is used on the 1650 press, because it's a little more flexible, is going to be a little more giving. The 1640 press is utilizing the 356 ink, which is a little bit more firm, and that probably is not going to wear as good as the 460 ink. Okay.
Thank you.
In regards to other applications that we're looking for in today's COVID environment, we're seeing a lot, obviously, in wayfinding, social distancing, pickup and drop-off signage. Some of the products to consider are print vinyl gray with a removable adhesive, along with our PF 6454 textured laminate would be a good combination. Our street wrap and PF 6600 floor grip is a product we'll go into some more detail here in a second. And Street Tracks we just spoke of. A little bit more detail into our street wrap. The image that you're seeing here is on Michigan Avenue that we did a couple of years ago. It's a sidewalk graphic that was about 300 feet long, and this was in front of the Wrigley building before Thanksgiving. Customer was basically looking for a print media that would stick to rough concrete, asphalt in nature, and the street wrap product is that product. One of the things that is unique about street wrap is in combination with the floor grip, the PF 6600 material, you have a system that is third-party certified by the National Floor Safety Institute for slip resistance. This is also something that is covered with street tracks as well. This third-party system ensures that your customer is protected and your business is protected for wet and dry indoor or out environments. The combination of floor grip with the street wrap provides you with a laminate that will protect the image from wear, scuffing, change of color, whereas on the street tracks, again, you're walking directly on the ink material. We've had a great bunch of success with our street wrap material, and we are excited about this for the industry. So going into windows, a lot of products have been certified for the Colorado that can be utilized in a window environment. Again, with a COVID environment, you've got customers that are looking for wayfinding and retail signage that are letting their customers know that their restaurants are open and that their stores are open as well. Products to look at and consider are the M.Dot Clear, which is the MD199, and our Rebel line, which includes the Rebel 5 series removable. For short-term graphics, the M.Dot product is a product that has been introduced to the marketplace that is UV gel approved. The M.Dot product consists of a promotional PVC vinyl that has a dot pattern adhesive on the back of the face. This dot pattern adhesive allows for a couple of different functionalities, including a natural air egress pattern for your customer to apply the graphic to a window. It is repositionable, which is easily done by just peeling it back off, and maybe necessary if the signage needs to go in a different window or was not placed correctly in the first place. No tools, no application fluid. It basically is easy up and easy down. Because of the dot pattern adhesive we have less cost involved in the manufacture of this material, so that the M.Dot products are basically in line with a static cling material in regards to cost. So you get a great image, you have great functionality in the field, and you have a very economic cost for this product.
Ross?
Yes.
I just wanted to point out to you that I believe the M.Dot also has a shelf life that exceeds cling, because right now cling has a very, very short shelf life, and a lot of printers aren't aware that they really, from date of manufacturing, have to get that graphic out within 6 months. But M.Dot has a longer shelf.
That is correct. That's correct.
So
The shelf life of M.Dot is 1 year, and that's in the nature of static cling. So when you provide the electrostatic charge onto static cling over time, that reduces as a function of time. So the older the material is, the less it's going to want to grab onto the surface that it's going onto. So with a M.Dot, you're actually utilizing a removable adhesive system for that application. We're going to talk now about walls, and we've got a broad range of products for wall graphics that we're going to go into, including on our next slide, we're showing our oodle line of material. So oodles are made up of 6 mil PVC material that have 3 different adhesive systems available. You have your wall noodle for poster size prints with an ultra removable microsphere adhesive system. You have a rootle, which has an aggressive removable adhesive system, and our permanent wall noodle or poodle is used for jersey barriers and MDF board for construction sites. These products have a 90-pound super lay flat liner, makes it really easy to work with in die cutting and peeling off the liner in the field. And all of these products are UV gel, solvent, latex, and screen press capable. Customers sometimes ask, when do I use a rootle versus a wall noodle? If you've got a one and done application, meaning that if you're going to have a poster graphic and you know that it's not going to be moved, The Rudel is always a better system. It's a little bit less expensive, but the adhesive is a lot more aggressive, which is going to give you a little bit more confidence of sending that out into the field. The wall noodle material, again, is for a poster size print. Do not use wall noodle for a full wall graphic. The weight of the vinyl itself is enough to pull itself off because the adhesive is a ultra removable type adhesive. These products are typically used for up to 2-year durability and are typically not laminated. The 6 mil nature of the product is enough that it's rigid and does not need to be laminated. And with a 2-year system, the laminate is typically not necessary to protect the ink from sun fade. Next, we're going to look at our Rebel 500 series, which is one of our most popular families of print media to help you out and your customers. The Rebel 500 line is a 5-year intermediate family of products that utilizes a unique face construction. The face is 99% opaque without using a gray adhesive. We're able to use a clear adhesive on all 4 platforms, and we've built the opacity into the face of the vinyl. This takes out the drama of sending out a graphic into the field and worrying about any type of ghosting or any kind of color shift from what was behind the graphic when it was mounted. The clear adhesives also give us better performance for our removable, our permanent, our high-tech, and our extreme. With a clear adhesive, you're also not going to get a gray border around your graphic, especially nice when you're utilizing perhaps a removable adhesive on a glass surface that now from the backside you're seeing white instead of gray. The Rebel line also utilizes a 90-pound super lay flat release liner, which is great for cutting into and finishing, and it's also great for installation because it's going to come off in one piece, not in shards. Want to just also point out that the Rebel 528 high-tack was designed for low surface energy plastics, powder coated painted metal surfaces, but we have also found that it works fantastic on zero VOC painted drywall. We have a lot of customers that come in with issues utilizing other products, and this Rebel high-tack has helped them a lot to take the drama out of their applications.
Ross, we have a question, sort of backing up a little bit to this wall noodle Rudel.
Yes.
Folks are actually asking whether or not is there any requirement to have a 1/4 edge white around either the wall noodle or Rudel product when printing on the Colorado. Can you do edge to edge?
You can do edge to edge. Yes, you can. Eco-solvent inks will tend to will swell the vinyl, go around the edge and attack the adhesive on the back side. We're not seeing that with the UV gel ink. So you should be able to go edge to edge with your Colorado on the wall noodle, Rudel, and permanent noodle products. Good question. Again, as we mentioned, the 99% opaque with a clear adhesive. And the removable, the permanent, the high-tech, and the extreme, basically it's as versatile as a Swiss Army knife. One of the other nice features about the Rebel 5 series family is that this one roll of material can be used across all the presses in your shop for UV gel, UV, latex, solvent, flatbed, roll to roll. It is a great product line and takes a lot of drama out of your shop as well as out of the field for your applicators. The next slide, we're going to talk about our color guard over laminates. As was brought up earlier, there are concerns about silvering when utilizing laminates on UV inks. Mactac realized this about 8 years ago and came out with the color guard line of over laminates. This family of matte, luster, and gloss laminates basically has an adhesive system that will flow into the nooks and crannies of your UV ink set, no matter if it's a flatbed UV or a roll-to-roll UV gel. Color Guard was a natural fit for the Colorado press and we have proven that the Color Guard intermediate PVC vinyl 5 to 7 year durability is matched for the UV ink. We have also qualified the Mactac Razor cast over laminates for the UV ink sets as well, which we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Ross,
Yes.
Ross, question. When would you need to laminate a window graphic, and when would you not need to laminate it? When would be your recommendation for window graphics on the Colorado?
Sure. Again, we're looking at how long, how durable the graphic is going to be used for. If it's a short term, up to 2 year, those typically are not laminated. Or if you're using materials like bee-free window films. Mactac has a frosted and a dusted bee-free window film that has been tested and approved on the 1650 Colorado. Those typically are not laminated, and we have not seen an issue with that. So very, very rarely do I see that window graphics for applications are laminated. On the next slide, we're going to share with you some additional resources, including Mactac.com has a specific landing page for the Colorado to make it easy for you to find products and understand the performance of those. What we're going to see here is all of the products that have been tested and approved for the Colorado. So this is available to you. And as you can see here, as we scroll down, we have all the different print medias. And let's go down to the Rebel 528H. All these products have been tested and certified for the Colorado platform. So on the RB528H, if we go ahead and click on that, that is going to take us to the website location that has all the information pertinent to that particular part. And if we scroll down a little bit further, we're going to see that there are performance guides, that there is sales literature. And if we click on the performance guide, you're going to see that we have documented that the testing has been done for the Colorado UV gel ink. So you're going to see that the Canon UV gel 356 ink has been approved for this. Going back to the presentation, there's also another location that we want to point out, and this is going to be where ICC profiles are put in for the Colorado press. And just scroll down, and you're going to see within our site all of the unique profiles for the 1640, the 1650, and several different RIP softwares that, working with Canon and Itasca, we've been able to upload. So when we were talking about the performance guarantee earlier, if the product is listed here and there is a ICC profile for it, then you can feel confident that we have jointly tested and approved the products. This is not to say that other products are not qualified for the Colorado. It's just that we haven't gotten to all of them yet. We have a very good success and track record of products that are working, and we're very excited to be working with Canon on this joint partnership to be able to bring this to you to make it easier to find products and utilize them. And with that, one of the things we want to point out is that Mactac and Digital Color Ink have resources for you to help out with selecting products, finding profiles, sharing best practices. And we'd like to introduce you to Tom Desmond and Lee Bassick from Mactac in regards to your outside and inside sales contacts. And Digital Color, Karu, if you want to mention a little bit about the team there, that would be good.
Yes, as many of you know, we do have a Baltimore location and a Charlotte location. So we have several sales reps, and we're here ready to help you. If you do need any further assistance as far as getting some samples or sample sheets or swatch books, please just go ahead and email us at info@Digital Color Ink. We also have a fantastic website we're very proud of. Quinn, our marketing director, has done a great job on our website, so you can go there too to find a wealth of information about these products that Ross has shared with you. At the end of this, we will also be emailing and sharing with you the PowerPoint, as well as these specific links that are embedded in here so that you can go and get the profiles to be ready. I guess we're good. You did such a great job, Ross. No one has any questions.
Well, thank you very much. And again, thank you, Carew and Digital Color for the opportunity to present this. We appreciate our partnership and look forward to working with you and your Colorado customer. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Be safe, and we look forward to talking to y'all soon. Have a great day.